There's no better way to get kids involved in Lego than to rip their parents off with a $50 set. Here is the Lego Star Wars, the Crimson Firehawk set number 753 for 136 pieces. Comes with two minifigures, we'll call it. This set was released January 1st, 2024, again at $50. Now, what this set is supposed to do, and I'm going to quickly go over everything and then give you some of my final thoughts. If you're new, you should slap that subscribe button. You can get your 20 insiders points here. So what this set is supposed to do is teach children how to build Lego. So it makes it real easy, shows you which pieces to pick up, exactly how to put it together. So from that perspective, it's nice to get young children and kids involved in the great Lego Star Wars hobby. But the price point is egregious in my opinion now. I would be more inclined to spend like $30 on this set. I think would be better. Luckily, I was able to get this set for like $25 on clearance. So now let's quickly just go over all the builds. We're going to be like rapid fire review here. This is what I like to do with some of these smaller sets. The first thing we're going to look over here is the speeder bike. Very basic, exactly what you would expect from a kids 4+ set. But nonetheless, it's really not a terrible build there. Now, if you haven't seen the Young Jedi show, it's on Disney Junior, and our kids have watched it here and there. Here's just a little box to keep a tool. Here is one of what they call the minifigures. I'm not well versed in the show, but his name is RJ83. All printed here. Looks like some piece that they would use like on a BB-8 minifigure. Overall, not too bad. I wouldn't consider it to be a minifigure like they do on the box. Here's another one of your accessories. Lots of accessories with the set, which I'm not a huge fan of. For a kid's set, I think that there should be less of those types of things so they're not lost. But I'm looking at it, I guess, I'm a collector, not a kid who wants to play with it. Here is another piece here. So, I mean, all the builds are pretty solid for what you would expect from a 4+ build. I like this build as well. A couple other accessories there, in and out. Now, before we move on to the Crimson Firehawk build, which I'm hoping Lego can one day maybe do like a bigger version of that, let's go over the minifigures. Now, these minifigures are exclusive to this set. Let's go over the first one here. This is Nash Durango. I think she's a bad guy in the show from time to time, but I've only seen a couple episodes here and there when my kids watch it. Not a bad minifigure. I do like the hairpiece there. Looks pretty nice. Let's see if she has two faces, and she does. So I'm a big fan of that. Now, the reason why I wanted to own this set, aside from just the fact that I want to own all the Lego Star Wars sets, is Nubs. Nubs is freaking adorable. I think this minifigure is phenomenal. I would have paid $10 for this minifigure outside of the set just so I can get my hands on a Nubs minifigure, which really this is the reason why I wanted this set, was for the Nubs minifigure. And I think he looks really cool. Maybe one day we'll get an older version of Nubs in some live action Star Wars or something instead of just in a kid's show. Time will tell. Now, here is the Crimson Firehawk build. It's very basic, what you would expect, again, from a 4+ set. But some of the cool things about this, there's no stickers in this set. So this piece is printed, this piece is printed, this piece is printed, which I guess that factors into the overall price. There's no blasters or anything on here other than just these printed pieces. And then you can get inside the cockpit pretty easily. Again, no stickers in here. And your characters fit inside the cockpit area with no problems. It just feels a little incomplete on the back side. The door can go up and down. We'll move it back down again, but it's definitely very incomplete, which is kind of a shame because it's a $50 set. But it is kind of what you'd expect from a 4+ model that's supposed to be helping kids learn how to build Lego. Now, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Not too much review here. I would say if you want to have the Nubs minifigure, definitely grab this set. Only get it on clearance, so $50. It really is. It's really a tough price point for me. I'm very disappointed in Lego for doing stuff like this over and over again. I know it has these printed pieces, the cockpit piece. They're nice pieces, so I'll give them credit for that. But you would think that Lego would make like the barrier to entry, we'll call it, into this hobby just a little bit cheaper, because then you could have a fan for life. But that's just my opinion. Maybe make it a little bit more affordable for parents to get their kids involved in Lego, and then you can make a ton of money off of the fan for life. That's how I would look at it. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Thank y'all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my review, and stay tuned by subscribing to the page for daily Lego content.